The second case is a DHL internal communication project, which was entitled "You Matter, We Care." As we can see, in the battle against the pandemic, the logistics industry plays a great role in ensuring the transport of pandemic prevention materials, supporting e-commerce and ensuring the steady development of economy and trade. As a leading company in the logistics industry, DHL almost didn't stop work during the pandemic. All the staff of DHL have always tried their best to ensure the smooth operation of China's section of the global supply chain, in spite of the pressures of the shortage of human and material resources and the surge of cargo value. To realize this goal, the joint efforts of all DHL employees are very important. During the pandemic, while employees were fighting at the front line, DHL Corporate Communication Department, as the company's information hub, launched an internal communication program named "You Matter, We Care," aiming to boost employee morale and team cohesion, support business development through timely, efficient, and warm internal communication. Facing the pandemic, the outside world is full of virus information and uncertainty. At this point, the timely and effective internal communication can not only pass company's last policy timely to all staff, give everyone feeling of certainty, but also collect and broadcast the voice and stories of the front line from the bottom up. In terms of the implementation strategy of the project, in order to adapt to the rapid changing situation during the pandemic period, the internal communication strategy has been constantly adjusted along with the business development and the change of the pandemic situation in more than 1.5 years to ensure the communication effect. In the earlier stage of the outbreak, in February 2020, many frontline employees of DHL returned to work early from the Chinese New Year holiday. Back then, the situation was changing fast. Employees not only need to identify effective information from the complex internal information, but also faced huge work and psychological pressure. In view of this, there were 4 main strategies for internal communication at this stage. The first one is to ensure that the company's pandemic prevention and employee care policies are delivered in time to reassure employees. The second one is to take the CEO communication letter and other affirmation from the top as the incentive, timely give recognition and support to employees for their contributions to boost morale. The third policy is to strengthen the function of Corporate Communication Department as information hub, mobilize coordinators of various regions, functions, and parts as local reporters, collect and provide local story clues to Corporate Communication Department, fully dig out stories and listen to voice from the front line. The last one is through a large number of warm frontline reports, the staff can feel that during the pandemic, The DHL staff from all over the country are united together like a rope, helping each other to overcome difficulties, and internal cohesion was highly improved. Since July 2020, China's domestic pandemic prevention and control started to be normalized. Employees need to adapt to many new changes. At the same time, the internal communication strategies had to be adjusted accordingly. Therefore, the main focus of internal communication in this stage is as follows. The first point was continuous attention to pandemic prevention, timely shared with colleagues and management the regional pandemic prevention practices and experience. The second point was to pay attention to staff activities. Reported staff activities held in various places to improve internal cohesion. The third point was summary and commendation. Assisted colleagues from all over the country to apply for Pandemic Prevention Award and broadcast internally, so that the outstanding needs of DHL people could be widely spread. The last point was to adapt to new changes. Shared information and practices related to the new business model with employees through CEO communication letters, internal news reports, and other ways to help colleagues adapt to the changes in the post-pandemic era. Based on the implementation of the above strategies, the internal communication project achieved great success, which was not only welcomed by employees, but also recognized by the management and the global network. Here is the video of the case.
国际快递巨头 DHL 快递全国关务。
伴随着疫情防控的进行，大批防疫物资进境，转运车正忙碌地装卸。公司负责人告诉记者，全面复工以后，平均每天都有一架满载货物的包机抵达北京。作为外贸企业晴雨表的国际航空快递企业，中外运多好。随着境外疫情的扩展，目前企业承担着我国对外输出医疗物资的任务。
我看到了公司强有力的保障，为每位员工配备了口罩，办公环境定时消毒，对电脑电话进行擦拭。
The above two cases from DHL fully demonstrate the internal and external relationship management function of public relations within an organization. Externally, it creates a good organization image and a best social environment for the enterprise's development. Internally, it can build consensus and improve internal coordination efficiency of the organization. So, that's all for the topic today. Thank you for your time again. I hope my sharing could add value to your understanding of PR industry in China. See you next time.